Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Risshella, you can call me Shella for short. And today I'm going to show you all how to set up your game so that you can leave it unpaused without it being interrupted by pop-ups or anything annoying like that. I personally did this on my live stream where I left my game unpaused for 12 hours straight, and it was successful. We didn't have any issues with any pop-ups happening because of a few mods that I downloaded. You're gonna need to build a dollhouse, or at least that's what I recommend. I'll go ahead and show you what I mean by that here in a second. You're gonna need to download a few mods, and I'll show you some in-game features that you can use to make your experience a lot better. Before we hop into the tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy any of my content, as it really helps the channel out. All right, let's get started. Step one is going to be building your dollhouse or your setup. This is how I have mine set up, and I had this on for 12 hours, and I just found that it was the perfect little display so that you're kind of able to see everything that's going on at once. You can do this in any way you would like to, but I'm going to show you how to build this. The first thing you will do is I recommend making a very long and kind of skinny rectangle, roughly about this size. Then you will remove the front wall so that it is open like this. Then copy and paste this however many floors you would like your house to have, and you can kind of already see the dollhouse beginning to form. Then all you would need to do is draw walls where you would like different rooms to be. Sometimes I also raise and lower some of the floors just because I think it helps with their perspective a little bit. I might even want this area to be an outside area, so I will remove the back wall from it. A little fun feature to do is making a pool so that way you're able to see into it if you put some glass here. That way you're able to see the Sims swimming. You will obviously need some stairs going up and down, and I recommend stairs that you can see through just so that people are able to see where the Sims are walking up and down. Or you can be like me and create a little door to this back area here where no one will be able to see it. Come around to the back and create a room and have your stairs going to the second floor way back here. It's kind of like a behind the scenes thing, so that way it gives you a little bit more space to do more things in the front here. Because let's be honest, staircases do take up a lot of space. After setting up your dollhouse, make sure to include items that Sims will autonomously interact with. And if you're like me, you'll set a few death traps. One important step that you cannot forget is setting your camera angle. So you'll notice at this house that I am able to snap into an angle very easily by clicking one button. To do this, you need to hold down Control and then press numbers 5 through 7. This will allow you to immediately go to wherever you set the camera and the camera angle. I find this to be very helpful so that way you are always able to frame up your house exactly how you want it. Once you have your dollhouse built, you will need to start downloading a few mods to make sure that this works. I will be linking these mods down below in the description so that way you're able to easily select them. The first mod is Twisted Mexi's All Cheats mod. And once again, the link will be down below in the description for you to just easily access it. This mod will allow you to type in cheat codes to stop pop-ups and also auto-pay bills, or even turn bills off depending on what you want. This is probably the most important mod that you need to make this work. Otherwise, your game will get interrupted so easily. The second mod that I recommend is MCCC, or better known as MC Command Center. This mod will just give you a lot more customization over your game and allow you to change some options that might make your gameplay a little bit more interesting when you leave it unpaused for however long you decide. I also recommend downloading MCC Woohoo because this will allow you to have Sims autonomously try for babies. I at least find that interesting. If it's not for you, then don't worry about it. And it will allow any sex to be able to get pregnant or to impregnate another Sim. So that way you do not have to worry about that when you're playing. More babies? That's always what I want because babies mean chaos. Another mod I recommend installing is UI Cheats. This will allow you to fix anything if something goes wrong and allow you to interact with the UI and just cheat it a lot easier. UI Cheats allows you to change things like the weather, the time, your Sims needs, and much more. More control, the better, especially when you're creating a situation for ultimate chaos. After installing those mods, you will need to open up your game and activate the script mods. Once again, if you do not do this step, it will not work. Open up the cheats menu by typing Control-Shift-C. You'll see this little bar at the top open up. You will need to type in the following cheats: UI.dialog.auto_respond and household.autopay_bills true. We'll go ahead and add these cheat codes down below to make sure that you are able to access them and implement them without any typos. Once you have installed MCC and also MC Woohoo, you will need to access a computer, and you will see this menu here called MC Command Center. Open that up and you will see you have settings, cast, career, and all of these options. First, we're going to go to MCCC settings and then go to gameplay settings and scroll down to maximum household size. By default, this value is 8, but if you are planning on leaving your game unpaused and you want to have a lot of Sims in the start, you might want to maximize this to like 24 is what I recommend. Obviously, I don't think that anyone will ever have 24 Sims by leaving their game unpaused, but you never know what's going to happen. So that's what I did at least. So that's what I recommend. Now, if you're looking to add a little bit of chaos by allowing Sims to autonomously try to have kids, scroll down to MC Woohoo, go to other settings, and make sure you have autonomous woohoo, autonomous try for baby, and you can even enable extreme woohoo if you would like for Sims to try woohooing more often. You can also do same-sex try for baby, which will allow 2 Sims of the same gender to try for a baby and become pregnant. Oh, and that can be found in woohoo actions. Woohoo actions, same-sex try for baby. Another place you might want to go is woohoo pregnancy, and then change your risky woohoo %. I have mine set to 5, which means that if my Sims woohoo, there is a 5% chance that they will become pregnant. By default, the game has this at 0. Whenever I did my unpaused stream, I had mine up to 50%, so there was a 50% chance that during any woohoo, my Sims would get pregnant. Now, you might want to take some time and truly explore this control because MC Command Center allows for a lot of customization within your game, and depending on what kind of unpaused experience you want, you might want to include settings that I didn't mention here in this video. Another thing you can do to your save file to make it a little bit more exciting is adding lot traits. Personally, I made my lot romantic and also put on ley lines. I also added lot challenges such as creepy crawlies, cursed, gremlins, roadie, quake zone, spooky, and volcanic activity. Let's just say I really wanted my Sims to suffer. Those are a few ways that you can set up your game with the in-game features to make things a little bit more interesting. I also recommend setting up a club. Make sure you activate the gathering so that way your Sims are actively doing what you'd like them to do. In my club, I set the kiss everyone, woohoo with everyone, fight with everyone, fix objects, and clean. I found that these were important because if I didn't set these, then my Sims would never fix anything that was broken and they would never clean anything. Also earlier, I forgot to mention that with MCC Woohoo, you're able to make it so that there is risky woohoo. Adding woohoo with everyone means that there is always a chance that someone will get pregnant, and I think I set my risky woohoo up to 50%, so there were a few babies that were born because of that. When it comes to putting things in your house, I recommend things that Sims will autonomously interact with, and I mentioned this earlier, such as a cow plant, fire pits, grills, pools. The sauna was a really popular one. My Sims also liked this fighting machine, cheap appliances, which I didn't do, so there probably would have been more fires if I did. I think having a TV is fun, and then I also had a few Sims fall into this piranha pond, so maybe add one of those in. Pea bushes, even the observatory, there were a few woohoos in that one. So basically anything that you know that your Sims will autonomously use, include plenty of woohoo spots if that's your goal of chaos, include plenty of things that can kill Sims such as flammable objects, grills, all of those things. And that will add for the perfect recipe of chaos. And that, my friends, is how you set up your Sims game to be able to be unpaused for however long you would like. Again, the most important things are those script mods that I showed you. If you do not activate those, your game will get interrupted by a pop-up. You know the ones I'm talking about where it's like, oh, this person had a baby, or your kid at school is doing whatever, and it just pauses the game. Also, the likes and dislikes is now a new thing we have to worry about, but this cheat will definitely turn those off and you will not have to worry about it. As the game continues to grow and update, so will the mods, so if you're watching this video in the future, you might have to look around a little bit more because by that point, there might be some new features in The Sims and there might have to be some fixes, so I apologize to any of you in the super future. But for those of you who are here right now, this will work and I hope you have a fun time. I plan on doing another one of these unpaused streams in the future, so if you'd like to come by and see how that is live, check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Risshella. Would love to see you there. And if I missed anything or brushed over anything that you might have a question about, please leave a comment and I'll be sure to answer it as soon as possible. But until next time, I love you all a lot and I will see you soon. Take care, everyone. Thank you for watching my YouTube video. I don't know what I'm singing. This is my outro, but thanks. See you next time. Love you. Bye.